was all that we could do with the icons available in the comment toolbar. But remember that whatever we are doing, inserting as comments, needs to be saved with the PDF file. In case we don't save the comments and close the PDF file, all the comments are lost. So that is what has happened here. The file had to be closed down by me, but I could not save the PDF file, so all the comments are lost. So I'll have to insert the comments once again in case I want the reader of this file to be able to read those comments. So after comments, now let's move to fill and sign option that is available for PDF files. Clicking on fill and sign will open a window where I can select fill and sign once again so that I have the fill and sign toolbar shown at the top of the screen. This toolbar has two sets of features. The first set of features is for adding some content to the PDF file. So I can add some text to the PDF file. I can add a cross sign. I can add a check mark. I can add a circle. I can add a line. I can add a dot. So let's try these options one by one. For trying out this option, I can click on this add text, and wherever I click, I can type the text within the PDF file. That is surely not going to be in line with the previously existing text. The font, the size, the placement might be different. So I'm writing this. This is new text, and again I can change the color of the text from the color picker given above. And let's try the options that are visible with this. In case I want to reduce the font size, I can click on this. The font size is going to reduce as I click on the smaller A icon, and the font size is going to increase as I click on this larger A icon. And in case I want to delete this text, I can click on the delete icon. And in case I want the text to appear in boxes, separate boxes like this, I can place it like this. Click on this icon, and otherwise clicking back yields the old text once again. Next, so I can insert text anywhere. So what I can do is I can try adding some text in a form that has been shared with me. Now there is a form that has been added at the end of this PDF file. You might get such similar forms available given to you for data entry, and they are shared with you as PDF files, and you think that you cannot enter any data into it. But use Adobe Acrobat Reader DC and you can fill in text inside these cells that have been created here. So now let me click on this icon and I'll start typing the marks now of these students. Now to your surprise, you don't have to convert that to a Word file or an Excel file to make data entry. You can simply type in the marks howsoever you want to. You can also change the color of the text. You can also increase or decrease the font size as is visible over here. And you can also change the color. For example, in the second line, I'll change the color of the text from blue. I'll make it green. So now whatever text I'm going to type is going to appear in green color. In this line, it is green color. In the next line, once again, I can change the color. Click here and choose another color. Let me say I choose purple color. So that way you can fill in or write in anything within an Adobe PDF file. So that way I have made a data entry and it is not even becoming visible that you have added something to a PDF file. Similarly, in case you are checking answers of your students and the students have shared your answers as PDF files, you can put cross or check marks against the answers that the students have given to you. For example, I want to put a cross against compact, so I can do that. I can put a cross, I can put a check mark against convenient, that can be done. or I want to circle out something like which I feel something is not good enough. So I can put a circle around this. I can resize this circle and I can also move it. So now that it is not a circle but a rectangle with rounded edges that is appearing on the screen. So I can highlight like this for the student, or I can also draw a line. For example, I want to point out something by drawing a line near it. So you can see this line can be extended like this. Then dot, I want to add a dot somewhere, so I can put a dot somewhere. I can change the color again from the color picker box. So this is how the fill options can be used in the fill and sign toolbar. And now lastly, let's come to the sign option. For signing, I can have the signs already, my signature already created, or I can start afresh by clicking on this minus sign. So now new signatures are going to be created. I'm going to add signatures. By default, it picks up my name, but since I don't want to sign with this name, I want to sign with the name as Perry John. So I'll just type in Perry John. So it will appear as a cursive writing, so it appears as a signature. So I've created the signature for Perry John by typing, and now I can apply this signature anywhere in the document. So wherever I want to sign, for example, I want to sign below the marks, so I can go down here and I can place the signature here. I click here to place the signature here. And if I want to increase or decrease the size of the signature, I can click on this larger or smaller A. So the signature has been placed. Because these signatures were typed, might be I want to draw my own signature. So I'll again remove these signatures so that I can add new signature. Now I'll click on draw so that it gives me a facility to actually put my signature the way I sign the documents. So now I can write Perry John with my hand. So I can write my name as I sign. So you can go ahead like this. And say apply. So now my signature changes from the previous one to this one. As you can see, I can place it anywhere. Again, I can increase or decrease the size by clicking on small a or capital A. Now let's try the third option. The third option expects my signature as an image file. So I have put my signature somewhere, scanned them as an image because I don't feel that drawing with the hand is good enough over here. So I can actually create my signature with a pen and then say open. So now this is going to work as my signature and I can say apply. So now wherever I want to insert my signature, this image file can be placed, although it doesn't appear to be so good as it should be. But I've got an image file and I can place it anywhere wherever I want to. So that means I can sign my PDF documents electronically. As you can see, either I can type my signature, or I can draw my signature, or I can upload an image file which depicts my signature. So now I hope with this session you will find that handling PDFs is not all that difficult. We have ways of commenting PDF files. We have ways of signing or making entries in the PDF file also. So happy learning to all of you and thank you for attending this session.